This next one, I think you're going to want to call or text in. One of my show's regular guests is Lori Wondra. She's here with us in studio now. She's an intuitive and energy healer. She's author of the book Beyond Healing. And once you hear what she has to say, you may want to find out her thoughts about you. Our text lines are open, 81807, and our phone lines, 866 or 651-989-9226. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Rashini. Thank you.
It's great to have you here. You also have such a soothing voice, which I'm sure is helpful in your work.
It is. People, that's part of the energy healing that I do with people on a regular basis.
Tell us a little bit more about that for people who don't understand an intuitive and energy healer, what you do. Help us understand.
Yeah, great question. So we have our physical body, but then we also have auras around us, which is our emotional body, our etheric body, our spiritual and mental body. So I actually see those energy fields around people and how our interactions with other people or things or even stress can impact those areas around us.
All right. Well, let's get right to it. Today is a full moon. What does that mean for everybody?
Well, it's a powerful time. In full moon, traditionally, it's a time to release anything that you no longer want. But actually, it's more than that because we're in springtime here in Minnesota and we're moving into summer really quick with the temperatures. So it's about planting the seeds and it's about planning what's ahead for us. And so this full moon, it's going to push people to want to do more traveling and want to kind of look at their life, the comforts of their life, where they live, who they're with. I think the real estate market, I know that you talked to real estate this morning.
Do you
earlier.
have Can I ask my own personal one?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We are looking for a house this summer. We actually want to be in a house this summer. So our search is definitely on. It's not really a buyer's market right now.
It's not. So it's going to take you a while. I feel like just be patient. And I feel that you are patient, but be patient because you don't want to just pick something. You want that right one to come along. So be prepared to be on the tail end, meaning that as more people are deciding, maybe it's time for me to move, that means that they have to get their homes ready, get them prepared for the market so that the buyers then can come in. But there's a market right now for people that are just contemplating selling. Do I want to move? And then where do I want to move? It's that confusion.
And some of that's connected to what you're talking about,
the
energies around us.
It is. It's all about the Taurus energy. And right now we've got a lot of Taurus energy, and that's about comfort. So the things that make us comfortable, which is our home environment, right? But it's also who we're with. Who do we feel comfortable with? And sometimes it's even what we do.
All right. We already have some calls and texts coming in for you. Let's go to Connie, who's calling in from Anoka. Hi there, Connie.
Hi.
What's your question?
Thank you for taking my call. My call is that our daughter is going into her fourth year of college, and she's accrued all this debt. She's going over to Prague. I mean, it's just a whirlwind of dealing with her. And I don't know if she's really focused into heading in the right direction in a lot of different areas, schools or love life or, just being.
Connie, you bring up a great point because right now with this energy that we're in, those patterns or behaviors that can be detrimental for a long term are going to pop up. So if she's into spending with not the realization or not having the realization of the downside of that, she's going to hit it head on. So she might have to just experience this, dear.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Connie, any follow up on that?
Well, I can see that, and that's kind of the feeling that I've been having lately is that, the wall is going to have to come for her to go head on into because it's just, it's gotten everybody in the family out of control because she's out of control, and I'm just wondering how to rein her more in. And
it's all she needs to do is take one step towards the other way of paying off her bills because the law of attraction, the more equal more. So if she starts to pay down on that bills, it'll start to snowball in that direction. But she has to stop going in the path that she is. And I feel like she's got a number of months. I feel like September, October is really that time that it kind of, I don't want to say crashes, but it kind of hits that wall at that point.
What about this piece? I'm curious about your take, Lori, on kind of giving yourself, and, Connie's daughter can maybe do this too, little treats along the way. And they don't have to be monetary treats, but maybe it's meeting a friend for a walk or grabbing a quick coffee after you've hit certain goals or just some of those things to keep you moving.
That's a good point, Rashini, because that satisfies that analytical part of our brain, and that's important that we work towards goals. But the energy that we're in right now, if you've got a habit of overspending or shopping or just, let's say, eating or drinking, or if you've got those types of habits, this energy we're in right now is pushing those buttons. So it might take others around you to build those incentives or to help pull you along. And you know, back to Connie's point, I don't feel like she's going to listen to you, dear. I feel like it's going to be a friend or others that step in to really get her on that track.
Absolutely. All right. I'm talking with Lori Wondra. She's an intuitive and an energy healer. Her company, Your Life Core. You can check her out online and on Twitter if you have direct questions. But you can certainly talk with her here. Our text line 81807. Or give us a call, 651-989-9226 or 866-989-9226. Lori, I want to take more calls. We have some texts coming in for you. We're going to take a quick break, though, but here's one thing I want you to dwell on as we go to break is I want to get into how you say not to confuse our current energy of Taurus or the full moon with running or escaping. Yep. We will be right back. Next. Mark is on the line from Buffalo. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Thanks for thanks for calling. What would you like to say to Lori?
Yeah, just kind of going through a career search and just wondering what the summer brings. I've been in the search for about 6 weeks and just was wondering what the summer brings.
Mark, I feel like you're right in the middle of that search, so expect maybe another 6 weeks. Part of the energy that we're in right now is a little bit slow, so you might have noticed that people getting back to you have been a little slower. The job search this summer is going to be a little bit more intense, meaning that you have to reach out. So if you're not getting responses from any of the resumes or the contacts that you're making, reach out. It's a slower paced energy. All right. But I do feel within 6 weeks you'll have something. Okay.
Ooh, that's a great answer. All right. Excellent. Thanks, Mark. Bob is calling from Robbinsdale. Hi, Bob.
How are you?
I am good. You have a career question also.
Absolutely. I'm in the tail end of my career. I spent 30 years in the semiconductor business. And so I'm looking I actually just got a job that's a little bit lower key. The job I just had was very low key, and it was too low key for me, so I got this new one, and I'm just wondering what she sees in the future with this new position.
You know, I feel like you're at a different phase in your life that you're looking for something outside of work or some sort of adventure. So don't look for this job to be challenging for you. I think it's perfect for you because it's at this point in your life where it's a little bit more calmer, allowing you more time or less stress away from where your guides are focusing on is really it's the non-work environment that you're really looking to shift or change to have a little bit more adventure. Is that true?
That is absolutely true. I'm just headed to Ireland in about a month for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that is absolutely true.
Yeah. So this job is perfect for you, but it's not going to be like the exciting, challenging job. It's focused more on outside of work.
Excellent, Bob.
Perfect.
And watch
That's
out for the Blarney. Okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
I had to say it. All right. Kathy is calling from St. Michael. Hi, Kathy.
Hello there. I was calling because I was just re-diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer for the third time in 10 years. And I was cancer-free for 9 of those 10 years. And I was just wondering what type of energy or future you see.
What is circling around you. You know, oftentimes those that have gone through cancer carry the energy or carry the fear of it coming back. And sometimes I'm not saying that you drew it back into you, but I get that fear around you. And so this time for you is really going to be developing the practice meditation, releasing any of the fear, getting into a comfort place. I think the first time it really shook you up where you changed some pieces in your life, but then I feel like you kind of went back to craziness or work stuff, Kathy, or you maybe got off track a little bit, and this is just going to put you back on track again. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Kathy. We've got a ton of texts coming in for you. So I'm going to try to get through as many as we can. We'll keep the answers tight. This person says, "Hi, ladies. I'm Dawn from Princeton. I'm making a huge change in my business. I'm wondering if it's the right choice and if it will lead to growth and continued success. Thanks."
So, Dawn, if this is a business that's in personal healthcare or things that align with more of the Taurus energy, things that make us feel comfortable or things that are focused more on us, I get a yes, it is, that you're going to do very well on this line. If it's not, shift or tweak it just a little bit so that you can align more with the personal care, it's not personal care so much as things that make us more comfortable, okay?
Okay, we're talking with Lori Wondra. She's an energy healer and intuitive. Jay says this: "I lost my daughter Jamie to a drunk driver. I'm wondering if she's okay."
Jay, my heart goes out to you. Our loved ones over, yes, Jamie she's in the levels of heaven. I also feel like she's very connected to you, meaning that you might experience her energy, thinking very frequently about her. She comes in very strongly. She says, "Yes, I'm fine." She was in like the prime of her life is what she's telling me, but she's saying, "Dad, I'm still carrying on. I'm still in the prime of my life here." So she's connecting from the other side. But Jay, just be aware that she's connecting to you. If you think about her often, flickering lights are good indicators when our loved ones come in. It's to know that she's very, very close to you, just in a slightly different frequency or different dimension. Okay.
All right, here's one that is obviously someone who knows what they're talking about. Jeff says, "What are your thoughts on using a pendulum to find disruptions in someone's energy fields?"
So pendulums can be very, very useful tools, Jeff. But sometimes sometimes I can control the movement of the pendulum. And so if we use them too frequently, or if we're shifting our thoughts, we can use that energy, or we can use our energy field to actually get the answer that we want. So I typically have a number of different tools, or I teach a number of different methods, so that people don't become addicted. You can become addicted and not use your own intuitive.
Your own intuitive.
Yeah, right.
And you can find out more at yourlifecore, CORE.com, because we have to do one quick last text from Jenna, wondering if a pay increase is in my future.
Not right now. And I get that it's in the future, but it's not in the expected. So if you're expecting within the next 3 months, I feel like it's more 9 or 10 months.
All right, honest answers from Lori Wondra. She's an intuitive and an energy healer. Her book, which I'm guessing, Lori, is on your site, Beyond
Yes,
Healing.
it is.
All right. Thank you so much. The time just flies.
Thank you.
And you have a wonderful summer. I hope to have you
you.
back on before the season ends. Good luck to everyone out there listening to some of the advice from Lori. Whether you believe in this or not, you do have energy fields. It's what you talk about, what you do with them, right? We're going to take a break, then traffic and weather, and then Jay Dillon from Yardbird is in studio.